Yo, yo, yo. Buongiorno. What's the vibes, people? Excuse me one second. Salute, everybody. Appreciate you guys for stopping on in and joining me. Please remember, click that like button. Costs you absolutely nothing. While at the same time helping me get through and break through the shadow ban and the censorship that YouTube continues to do. What do you mean? Yeah, so I want to say congratulations and salute to everybody. We continue to work behind the scenes, doing as much as we can. Um, while at the same time being on you know an anniversary trip right now at the moment. Saw some great things yesterday in the NBA and decided to give it out to the people all the way on the other side of the world, different time zone, doesn't matter. Gematria continues to be the gift that keeps on giving, as well as paired with the work that we continue to do, the consistency, and just remaining true to the things that have continued to produce profit and have great ROI. So we just continue to pay attention to those things. I actually was in the middle of my anniversary, but I decided to step away for a little while um, and give this to the people so that they can take advantage of it. Right. So we'll get into that. But as I always do, I'm actually in the middle of something right now behind the scenes too. So apologize. But as we always do, we're going to go directly to the feedback from the community. As I said, to never take my word for it. You can just go into my community section. You'll see constant testimonials and feedback from people that are actually taking advantage of it. So yesterday, I just posted this. NBA flawless 3-0 night while vacationing in Europe. That's exactly where I am at the moment. Um, as you guys can see, these are just coming in. Gentleman who's well aware that I'm already on vacation says, Victor, I thought you were supposed to be enjoying the anniversary. Thank you so much for this pick. Grateful and appreciate your hard work. Thank you for sharing with us. Stay blessed. Okay. Um, from my impression last night, all the what we did was 3-0, but this gentleman took it even a step further. He said you're more like 4-0 last night. And that could definitely be the case. You know what I mean? Definitely was a great night. I'm not sure why these pictures aren't loading up. Hold on. Okay. So there's actually more pictures that were supposed to be loading up. Give me 1 second. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or it's like you know, what exactly it is, okay? But if you go to the community section, you'll see it. You don't need me to provide it to you. They pop right on it, okay? Salute to everybody. Let's get into exactly what we decided to do. So yesterday, a great riddle that was on the board. The top riddle of the day should have been clear cut. Candy for any average gematria person, follower, supporter, um, or practicer. Yesterday, the greatest game that was on the slate. I'll bring it up for you guys so you guys are able to follow me. Let's talk about it, right? Excuse me. 1 second. Apologize, because okay, the games. Okay. So for me, it'll say Saturday because I'm actually 5 hours ahead of the United States, so the East Coast. But you guys will get the picture, right? So let's get into it. Give me 1 second. Let's see if these pictures have loaded up yet. Not yet. Okay. StreamYard, get out of there. Boom. You get you another picture. Share the screen. Okay. Yeah. So the first game on the slate was the pick of the day. Very, very clear cut. Obvious. The Phoenix Suns to defeat the Chicago Bulls yesterday on the road. As a minus 150 money line favorite prior to the game starting. Still a solid price that we decided to take advantage of. A very, very clear and concise decode, which supported the Phoenix Suns defeating the Chicago Bulls. It was a very, very synchronized game surrounding two specific numbers that I'm gonna just review for the people that still have some doubt in in understanding that the NBA, just as like any other professional sports league, is scripted by the numbers. Um, so what we loved yesterday about this game was just the 35 and 29 reflection. Obviously, the Phoenix Suns with a win became 35 and 29. The Chicago Bulls with a loss became 29 and 35 for this season, right? So there was a 35 that was picked up on both sides, as well as both teams remained on 29 in their respective categories, right? So let's talk about what we loved about it. And I will review it for the people that actually pay for the content. But let's talk about it, okay? I'm going to show you guys a gematria calculator so you're able to follow me. But those two numbers are what I'm going to focus on, 25 and 39. And just follow me as we go through it, why that's very, very important, okay? Bunch of things, but let's stick to it. So yesterday being a 29 date numerology, right? How we got the 29 date numerology, easy. 3 plus, you had the month plus a day, so 3 plus 3 is 6, then the year, 23. So 6 plus 23 is a 29. 29 date numerology yesterday, right? Constantly speak about prime numbers and their connections to each other. Prime numbers are very, very special in numerology because they can only be divided by 1 and themselves. Very, very special numbers. So 29 being the 10th prime number and suns equaling 10 in the pure cipher, right? The Chicago Bulls remained on 29 wins for the season, as well as the Phoenix Suns remained on 29 losses for the season on a 29 date numerology, the 10th prime, and 10 having that direct connection to the Suns. Suns equaling 10 in the pure cipher. And yesterday also being a 29 date numerology. Now you could take it even a step further. The Phoenix Suns yesterday also picked up their 29th away win in the series versus the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, Phoenix being a Western Conference team, Chicago being an Eastern Conference team. They don't play each other too often, but they picked up their 29th win, their 29th away win in respect to that specific series, just to connect with the rest of the 29s that were on the board. Add another layer to it. Phoenix picked up their 35th win of the season. Chicago Bulls picked up their 35th loss of the season. Okay. Chicago equaling 35 in reverse reduction right here. Right. Suns equaling 35 in reverse. Okay. Give me 1 second. Suns equaling 35. Okay. Obviously, the big trade that happened on the Phoenix Suns, you got Mr. 35, Kevin Durant going to the team, as well as yesterday, the leading scorer for the Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, dropped 35 points in the win. Okay. Uh, all very, very synchronized and obvious, right? We loved the 35 and the 29 that was on the board, as well as some additional things. Just to take it even step further with the 35, the Chicago Bulls and the Phoenix Suns next game is actually on March 5th, which if you write out March 5th, it's 3/5, like the number 35. So just another overall connection for why we love both of these teams to stay on their 29s while picking up that 35 heading into March 5th. So we thought that was very, very awesome as well. Supporting the decode, supporting what we loved and what we wanted to see. You know what I mean? So salute. Taking it even a step further, besides the Phoenix Suns, they were also trailing at halftime, which provided a better opportunity to take advantage of the Phoenix Suns to come back and win the game as a live underdog. It was a better price. This is a practice I've been teaching my community for going on, anywhere 2 to 3 years now. It's been a very, very lucrative element paired with other strategic things to have an even greater ROI and profitability when it comes to what we're doing as a community. Yesterday was just another example, which was awesome. Salute to that. We had some technical difficulties over here in Europe, but we were able to fix them. Salute to Mr.Futures behind the scenes, doing what she got to do. So yeah, the 35 that was what we loved, was awesome. But as well as, leaving that game, as well as the live underdog situation, which hopefully my sharps, my veterans, my sharks, everybody was in a took advantage of a great opportunity, an advantageous one, provided to you by the scripting of the National Bullshit Association, aka the NBA. And but let's take it a step further, because we had an overall great day. It was right smack in the middle of my vacation. I'm overseas, enjoying, kicking my feet up, spending some time with the family. But I had to get this to the people, you know what I mean? So to add another layer on top of that, we put out some great information about the New York Knicks versus the Miami Heat. Why we love the New York Knicks to defeat the Miami Heat. The Knicks were about, I believe, a minus 160 money line favorite prior to the game. They ended up defeating the Miami Heat on a last second Julius Randle 3-pointer, but doesn't matter. A win's a win. But the Miami Heat, just to connect it back to gematria and show you guys how across multiple games gematria remains true. The Miami Heat yesterday stayed on 33 wins for the year versus the New York team, New York equaling 33 in reverse reduction. Yesterday being March 3rd, which could be written as 3/3, like the number 33. And yesterday also left 303 days left in the year. So, in numerology, zero having no value, okay, 303 could be looked at as the number 33, just to connect and bring full circle right back to that synchronized number on why we love the New York Knicks to defeat the Miami Heat yesterday, which is exactly what they did, okay? Taking care of business. The Phoenix Suns also delivered on the spread. The Phoenix Suns were, I believe, a 3.5 or 4-point favorite. They won the game by 21 points. Okay, so the Phoenix Suns on the spread or money line was also multiple wins, as well as a live underdog. So salute to everybody who took advantage of that. Um, Multiple different ways in that Phoenix Suns game. Salute to everybody who identified it and attacked the New York Knicks with the great riddle they had to beat the Miami Heat right around that number 33, right, on March 3rd. Then to even go a step further, I pointed out to my people um, and how the Sacramento Kings had a great riddle to defeat the Los Angeles Clippers, right? And just speaking again, see, prior to the game, Sacramento was a big favorite, right? They were favored, I believe it was like minus like 200 and something. They were favored by a lot. Okay, so this would never be a game that I recommend or give out because of that price, right? We're not other platforms. We don't chase wins. We don't promote irresponsible picks, and we don't recommend these large money line prices just for the sake of trying to save or inflate our win percentage. Okay, but what we do is strategically attack these games. So my people knew that the Sacramento Kings had a great riddle to defeat the Los Angeles Clippers. So what they do? There was an opportunity to jump in at a much better price of Sacramento Kings trailing the Los Angeles Clippers by 7 points in the game, 7 points, in which you were able to take advantage of a way better price for Sacramento to come back and win the game. Okay, which is what happened. So salute to everybody who decided to do that, was able to do that. I'll bring up that screen so you guys are able to see it, um, and don't have to take my word for it. Okay, this is exactly the game flow of the game. You see right here, the Los Angeles Clippers' largest lead was 7 points. You should have been able to jump in and take advantage of the Sacramento Kings at a great price. And once again, we highlighted the numbers 33, okay, in connection to this team. So the Los Angeles Clippers, with a loss yesterday, became 33-33 for the season. Not only is that a record that reflects itself, right? We understand that these fraternal orders and secret societies, aka the elite, they love the duality, right? As above, so below. So reflections can happen, and sometimes, and you see it playing in multiple ways in the Clippers record. They're 33-33 for the season now, as well as 18-18 in their away record. Give me 1 second. Bring them in. 1 minute. Okay. So the reflection is there in multiple ways, as well as the 33 happening on March 3rd, just to hit home how important that number 33 is. Um, and how it was even more fluent yesterday, right? Okay. Boom. So not only was the 33 important in the New York Knicks game, but it ended up being important in this Sacramento Kings game, connecting right back to gematria. I'll show you guys why. Okay. Um, bringing up the calculator for you. So boom. Okay. Los Angeles Clippers yesterday became 33 and 33 for the season, playing against the Sacramento Kings. Kings equaling 33 in single reduction. And this game happened on March 3rd, aka 3/3. Okay. So just another connection to the number 33 on the same day where that connection was important in the Chicago Bulls game. In the Miami Heat game versus the New York Knicks, so on and so forth. So, congratulations to everybody yesterday who was able to take advantage of a great day in the NBA for ourselves. 3-0. European perfection. Doesn't matter where I am, US, overseas, different time zones, doesn't matter. Be able to decode the NBA, attack, do damage, and still lock in the profit and the ROI for the community. And this was still during my vacation. I didn't have to do it, but it just further evidence to support. I love what I do. I'm genuine, and the community does mean a lot to me. So salute to you guys. Appreciate you guys for joining me. But I'm gonna get back to it. As you guys can see, great scenery behind me, in a great place. So I'm gonna take that in, enjoy myself, and I'll see you guys real soon. Salute. Don't forget, share the stream, repost it, appreciate it. And as we love to say on this channel, gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. Shout out to everybody, Mr.Futures, Fabio, the greatest mascot ever. My whole entire family, the people that support me from near and afar, directly or indirectly. Salute. Take care of yourselves. See you next time.